Oh no, it's you again. Why, hello, my friends, and welcome back to another story. Well, today it's not really a story. Um, Today I'm going to be doing something a little different. So I got this originally I got this idea from Puffin Forest because he shares a lot of D&D stories, and I've just started getting into D&D. So yeah, I think I want to share some of those with you guys. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. It's not gonna be animated like his are because I'm not an animator. I can't do art. I can't draw. Can't animate. None of that shit. Well, no, it's not shit. It'd be shit if it was from me, but not him. He does good stuff. You should go check him out. Link will be in the description to his channel. I like him. Just getting into his videos. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You should go check him out. Puffin Forest, if you see this. Hi. Yeah, I got this idea from you. Yeah, you're pretty cool. Keep doing what you're doing. Anyways, so first story, like D&D story, from the campaign I'm currently playing. I'm currently playing 3 campaigns. One with my brother, he's the DM. One with my buddy Adam, he's the DM of that one. And then the third one is with excuse me, sorry. Those wouldn't be here if I knew how to edit, but I don't yet. So yeah. Anyways, one, and then the final. Well, technically it was the second one. Adam, he got me into it because one of their members left, and so they wanted another member. They're currently possibly looking for a 5th member. So yeah. So yeah. In that one, I play a arcane trickster. Her name is Rhea. Then there's Brandish, a beast master ranger. That's Adam. Then there's Connalt. He's, I'm pretty sure, a cavalier fighter. Him and Rhea don't get along. Yeah, no, they don't like each other very much. And then there's Rob. He's our DM. And so, yeah. And then in my brother's, we got Shadow, a paladin, and then, which is my character. Then we got Area. Fuck it, I never get her name right. Which is a bard, a tiefling bard. Which is Adam's character. Sorry, Shadow is a half drow paladin. Then there's well, we haven't really gotten to know Joey, my roommate Joey's character, but he's going to be a ranger, human ranger. Don't know what's gonna be happening with him yet. I think his name was, no, I don't know his name. Then we got my buddy Andrew, his character, which is a dwarf fighter? I don't know, I can't remember. Then in my buddy Adam's one, we got the one he DMs, yeah. We got me, I'm a rogue, Tabaxi, name Eclipse. Yeah, he's an asshole. He's a major thief. But I'm not going to be going the thief archetype. I'll be going assassin archetype later on when we get to that point. Yeah. And then we got 11. You'll see why her name's 11 in a moment. She's a bard, but she's gonna multi-class into either a wizard or sorcerer. Not sure. I don't know the difference between those two. There's like the 3 I'm not really difference with. Like I don't really know the difference with is sorcerer, wizard, and warlock. I get the sorcerer and wizard mix up the most. But anyways, then we got Darius, I think his name is. Sorry, Joey, I can't remember your character's name. And he's going to be a ranger, I think, because with that campaign we're going from I can't remember which type it is of D&D. Normally I play 5th edition. That's what I play. Like that's all I know. But before we were doing Adam, my buddy, he wanted to try an idea of something like we go from It was an edition in the modern world with guns and stuff, so I'm not sure. But we really fucked up on character sheets and stuff, and it was all confusing and stuff, so I was like, fuck it! We're going to 5th edition. We're just gonna make it so there's guns. And it's in the modern world and stuff. Other than that, yeah. And then there's Andrew's character who's going to be coming in soon. We're not sure what he does yet in that one. And then there's Celeste, short for Celestia, who is a light cleric, or going to be a light cleric. Right now she's a cleric because she's supposed to be like a... Excuse me, sorry again. She's going to be like a field medic. So yeah. And we were playing a 5th edition before that, but because Adam was being he decided to DM the same campaign for 2 groups, so he got tired of it and stopped DMing for our group. That one, we got Rune, a paladin who was just about to go into a Oath of Vengeance. We had Willow, a Wood Elf monk, which was my brother's character. And then we had Rune was, I think, a human variant. I can't remember her race. Human, I'm pretty sure. And then Joey's character was a dragonborn. We called him... Oh yeah, his name was Arturius, I think. We called him Arthur for short. And he was captain of the guard. He was a fighter. Red dragonborn, mind you, because colors have different types. So yeah. And then Andrew wasn't in part of that yet. And then my character. Oh, I love my character. It's been kind of an inside joke kind of thing between our group where his name is Dr. Bones. But Willow, this is why Willow, I'm a bit... Dr. Bones didn't like Willow. Because she would call him Mr. Bones. Or Bonesy. That ain't his name. It's Dr. Bones! Sorry, that was a bit loud for you guys, but I couldn't help it. And so he was a cleric. The whole idea that I wanted with him was... I wanted to be a skeleton. Which we did a bit... Literally, it was just an undead background for him. And he was a cleric. Light cleric, or going to be a light cleric. And then his race was a human variant. And just for flavor, he looked like a skeleton. That's it. So, and he's been dead for, I think it was 500 years. So, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty fun. So, kind of the story, the thing is, so, the story I'm going to tell is, out of my D&D travels, is the most recent one. So, currently, in my campaign with, Adam, Rob, and Tyler's Connaught. It's currently in that campaign. We're underground, and we've been underground for I think 5 sessions maybe. And so Brandish really wants out. Originally we went into these fields to find to hunt down and get rid of skeletons and zombies that were popping up in these random fields of an old war battlefield. And so, yeah, we did that. And then we ended up coming across a halfling. Can't remember her name. She was very mysterious. It was almost night. She's traveling in these fields all alone. Mind you, we had no sight of any zombies or skeletons yet at all. So we decided to make camp, and we're like, we'll wait a while underneath a single lone tree, which I'm pretty sure was a dead tree. And so it was getting dark. I decided to set up a little alarm system around our little camp with some wire and a bell and stuff. So if anything tripped it, it'd ding, and we'd all hear and wake up. And so we invited this halfling over to ours, but we're watching her. We're watching her very, very closely. And so, Rahum. Sorry. Oh no, Matthew. I'm sorry. I forgot to say. There's one more member of this party, Rahum. Uh, she is a warlock cleric. Yeah, she's a warlock cleric, multiclassed into those types, and she's I don't know what they're called. She's one of the angel, like half angel races, and and Matthew, our buddy Adam and I's buddy Matthew plays her. Anyways, so we're in these fields. We're waiting. Rahum, casts, detect magic, and so she's like watching. She's like, she wants to see if this halfling has anything magical on her. It happens. So she happens in her bag to be holding what seems to be a voidless, like I can't like a box of just dead magic or something like that. And so Rahum spots this emptiness of magic, and she's like, "So I think we should watch her. She has something in her bag." And so we're like, all right, we'll watch her. And so we invite her to her camp. It's getting night, and I'm like, all right. Rhea's like, all right, I'll take first watch. You guys can all go to sleep. Yeah. And so, oh yeah, Rhea is a wood elf. I forgot to say that. Wood elf arcane trickster. We're all about level 4. Yeah, level 4 at this moment. Level 3 or 4. And so, I take first watch. I invite this halfling over. And so I'm like, you want a drink? Rhea is a massive alcoholic. Yeah. And the DM was super nice and gave me, only me, when I first joined, because I joined a bit later, of course. He gave me a bag of holding. And I robbed a bar. Yeah. I took all his alcohol. Yeah, I'll leave that story for another time. So yeah, currently I have 7 bottles of assorted alcohol in my bag. Rhea's loving that. And a keg, an entire keg. Yeah. Anyways, and so I'm talking to her. I'm like, you want a drink? Rhea doesn't like to share alcohol, but for curiosity and wants to kind of get her a bit drunk to get her talking. So they share a bottle of mead, or no, it was wine. She's like, she takes a sip and she's like, oh, the halfling, mind you, did that. Right, she takes a swig like, this is fine. And the halfling's like, this is a bit strong, because she's never ever had any alcohol before. And she was apparently like 200 years old or something. Her husband, so as I'm talking to her, I find out her husband was a orc. An orc with a halfling. What? That don't fit. She's also a hermit. Lives in the woods. Like in a little cabin in the woods, far off. So there's that. Yeah, something weird about her. Yeah. And so, as we're talking to her and stuff, I talk to her and get some stuff out of her. Yeah, here and there. Not much useful information, but as I'm talking to her, I use my sleight of hand to peek into her bag. And what I find, I just peeked. What I find is a blinding light. Just out of nowhere, a blinding light that blinds me, and so I have to put the bag down. I'm like, that's weird. And so I couldn't search anymore in her bag. And so I'm quite curious. I didn't go rifling off any more into her bag. I wanted to, but I did not, because I didn't want to take a chance. She's all alone out there, and she was fine. So it's a little weird, a little mysterious. So we don't trust her. And then, remember, I took first watch. It's nighttime now. I leave her the bottle, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to go to sleep. And Rob's like, oh, you're going to go to sleep, huh? And I'm like, yep. And he's like, you didn't wake the others up. I'm like, no, wait, I changed my mind. He's like, too late. And we're like, oh no, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? So now the party won't let me take first watch. Ever. When we all awake to a scream. Huh, wonder whose? The halflings. We are now surrounded by well, no, it was skeletons. We are surrounded by skeletons everywhere. They didn't trip the alarm, but because we woke to her scream. First thing that happened, they're like, Rhea, why didn't you wake us up? And I'm like, I'm sorry. It's not my fault. I had a bit of liquor. What are you gonna do? What am I gonna do? And they're like, no more alcohol for you. And I'm like, you're gonna have to kill me to stop drinking ale and mead and alcohol in general. And so, we roll initiative, and we kill a decent amount, but in the distance, we see 20 or 40 more coming towards us, and we're like, yeah, no, we don't want to deal with this no more. So we're out, and so we all run as fast as we can. And mind you, as we were scouting this field beforehand, we found a cave. I wanted to explore it. Brandish, I think, wanted to a bit too, but Connaught was like, nah, I don't want to go there, not yet. We're here looking for skeletons, not going in caves. We shouldn't have gone in the cave. Yeah. Rahum, I don't think she cared if we went in there or not. So, yeah. We shouldn't have gone in that cave. Yeah. We set up camp there after successfully running away from the zombies. Sorry, skeletons and zombies and all that fun stuff. They didn't follow us. So now we're in this cave, making a fire. The halfling, the instant the zombies came around, she booked it. She's gone. So yeah, she was there originally to pay respects to her husband, because he fought in a war on that battlefield, which took place like 100 years ago. So yeah, pretty weird, pretty mysterious, pretty shifty. We wait there. We take another rest because our last one was interrupted. I'm not taking first watch. They wouldn't let me. I'm like, fine, whatever, fine. I'm not gonna take watch. And so we're taking watch. We're taking turns, and then we're all getting up. We had our night's rest. Nothing happened. We're in these cave. We're in the front of the cave. We're not deep in them yet. Yeah, we go further in there. Yeah. And so, yeah, we're all fine in there. Nothing bad happens. And then, what's her face shows up. The halfling again. And we're like, what are you doing here? Good thing you're not dead, but the fuck you doing here? You're following us. And she's like, no, I'm not following you. I came here for safety. I'm like, okay, yeah. And so Brandish decides to use Primeval Awareness. I think that's the spell. Anyways, within I think 500 meters, she detects any humanoids around her. We see deeper into the caves, down that way. Through the wall, we see one singular person. Okay. Weird. And so we're all heading down, and then the halfling's trying to follow us, and we're like, no, you're not coming with us. If you come with us, it's dangerous. You'll die. And she's like, but it's safer with you. And we're like, no, you're staying here. So she walks back to the camp. The DM's like, fuck, as he's moving her towards the campfire. And now he's describing. You're in a cave, an old mine shaft. The support beams are old and slightly rotting away. Time has taken their toll on them. And so apparently instant he was describing those poles, those support beams, Tyler was like, oh no. Yeah, we walk in there, we see a little web string, and we're like, oh, spiders. Yeah, not tripping that. We walk over it, webs all over the place. We see 3 lined up cocoons. One of them is the life sign we saw. And then some phase spiders. Well, no, not yet. We cut him free. The life person inside. The other 2, they didn't have signatures off them because we see that they're open, and their chests are burst open. We're untying the last one. We get him out. We cut him loose. In there is a Dualgar. I think that's what they're called. Pretty much dark dwarves. The dark elves, but for dwarves. And so, yeah. Then some spiders come around after, and so we kill those phase spiders. So they're the ones that teleport. For those of you that won't know that. Eventually, so there's one above me on the wall. I see it. Take my short bow. Nat 1. So the arrow goes up and then straight down into my shoulder. I'm like, fuck! Take the arrow out. My turn rolls around again. Well, Flint, which is the Dualgar, we learn his name slightly afterwards, I think. After combat. Or slightly before. Connalts gave him some daggers. And so, hucks it at him. Gets him. Yeah, altogether we fought 3 phase spiders. First one came down or teleported in there in the center of all of us. Yeah, he didn't get a turn. Let's just say that. Flint, me, Brandish, because she has a crossbow, and we just all murdered it instantly. We're like, that went pretty well. Then, spider's above me again. Think I'm gonna get the shot off this time? Not one. Back in my other shoulder. Son of a bitch! And so Brandish, she's like, I gotcha. And gets him. Yeah. And then there's Wakanda. He's an albino panther, which is Brandish's. Yeah. He named it Wakanda because of Black Panther. Yeah, all that. Anyways. So, yeah. That was fun. Then Flint's like, alright, since you saved me, let me see if I can get a accent for him. His accent. Well, since you saved me. Sorry, Rob, I don't think that's good enough. Anyways, I'm gonna continue with that accent. Since you saved me, up there, I got treasure. I was banished. And so I came here to get my stash. And, the spiders got me. And you saved me, thank you. So for saving me, I'll give you some of my half of my stash up there. Okay? And we're like, alright, cool. And mind you, when Rhea walked in there, I rolled perception, and I rolled not 20, but high enough to see something glimmering up there. Shine. And so, it's covered up by webs. Okay, it was covered up in webs. Yeah, Rob's like, oh yeah, so these webs, they're flammable. They're not too tough, not too weak, and he's hinting that they're flammable, and he does say they're flammable. For whom? Oh, then I will cast. I think it was Firebolt, and so the cave room erupts in flame. And as it's burning away all the webs, goes back into the tunnel we came from. Yeah. Sport beams light up, come down. We're like, damn it, Rahum! And so we're all trapped now. We need to go deeper into the mines and the caves. And we're not happy. That's the first fuck up Rahum does in the caves. There's 2. I'll tell you about the second one in a later video. And so we all get some money. We each get 3 bags worth of gold. Sorry, worth 300 gold altogether. Or it was 700 gold, one of the two. And, but they're all copper pieces. And Flint's like, well, if you escort me through these mines and caves safely, I will give you an extra bonus. And so Rhea's like, oh, hell yeah, if it's a bonus, sure, I'll save you. And then Rahum's like, Flint, look, and she points to the 2 other cocoons that are burst open. And she's like, if you feel anything, tell us. We can try and help you before something bad happens. And he's like, all right, thank you. And so we continue further into the mines. But I think that's where I'm going to leave this D&D story for now. That's gone on for at least 20 minutes. Longer than I thought it would be. Yeah, I thought it would take 15 minutes or so. Anyways, don't know when this is just because I can't game other than streams right now, so excuse me, sorry. I'll do these until I can do games again. Streams, so hit that bell notification, like, comment, subscribe, please, if you want. And thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you all in the next story. Goodbye, my friends.